order. It's unbearably hot outside, so we're on the beers. And we've just come to a specialty restaurant that does Muscovite duck noodle soup. It's called Bun Mien Mian. Looks delicious. Muscovite duck noodle broth here. Looks absolutely delicious. The duck looks amazing. I've got noodles, there's some spring onions in here, a nice fat chunk of liver, and then we've got garlic and onions that I'm just going to pour a little bit in. Got some salad greens and some more spring onions here, some lime. I'm just going to give it a go. Just what you need, hot broth when it's 38 degrees outside. Okay, it's delicious. The broth's tasty. Let's give the duck a go. It's amazing. I think bigger duck than ours, somewhere between duck and goose. Really nice. We've now turned up, we're not far away from Beer Hoi Corner, which is like a famous Vietnamese specialty. This is freshly brewed beer, straight off the taps over there. It costs next to nothing.
This one's 12,000.
12,000. So let's give it a go.
About 40 pence.
40p.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's so refreshing. So refreshing.
Delicious.
That is exactly what we need in this 39-degree sweltering heat.
It gets hotter
We'll
every
have two
time.
more. So I think it's pretty low ABV. You're talking maybe 3% because it's like super fresh, but it genuinely knocks the socks off Asahi any day of the week. Good morning, Vietnam. So I've been in Hanoi a few days now, a few testing days to be honest. It's taken me a couple to get over my jet lag. The temperatures were absolutely outrageous. It was sweat central, 38 to 40 degrees the first few days. But thankfully a couple of days ago the rains came. They came extremely heavily. And yesterday was delightfully cool. It was 25 degrees and we had a really lovely day. We went for an amazing meal at the Delicacy Hotel. You should definitely get to the Delhi Sky Bar. check out Dylan. His cocktails are incredible. And the food was amazing, really reasonably priced, all fresh. The restaurant was called The Chestnut. How good was it?
Delicious.
Yeah, it was absolutely delicious. So anyway, today we've got a couple of Vietnamese classics in store. First up is going to be pho after we've had a delicious, refreshing iced coffee.
Yeah, Vietnamese Ricky, I know how to make amazing food. I got some homemade cake and some coffee.
Do you make the cakes here then?
Yeah, we have some cake like banana cake, brownie, and a carrot cake.
Oh, maybe we should get some banana cake.
Yeah, you would love it. We use our special recipe.
Yeah,
Yes.
special recipe. Okay, nice.
Yes, recipe. And I'm so happy to show you one of the traditional style to make coffee in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And this one called Phin,
Yeah.
invented by French about 19th century. It's similar to French press. You know, French press.
French press, yeah.
Similar like this one.
Okay.
The way we make coffee a little bit different. And we take about 20 grams of coffee. The coffee we take from the best spot in Vietnam, from Đà Lạt. And this highland, more than 1,500 meters
That's where they have the wineries as well.
So, to know the coffee good or not, you can smell it to know the coffee flavor. Yeah, to make sure that
It's almost quite sour, isn't it? It's
yeah,
almost,
because we add more Arabica. Arabica is quite sour,
It is quite
and
sour.
yeah, it's better compared to Robusta. Robusta is quite bitter, quite strong. That's the reason why all the time Vietnamese people drink coffee, we add some condensed milk or sugar.
okay.
Yes, because it's too much bitter. But here our coffee very balanced in flavor. Yeah. And at first I put about 30 or 40 hot water.
30 or 40 milliliters.
Yeah. For the process we call blooming.
You call
Blooming.
Blooming.
It means the coffee interacts with water. And normally we have some scale to know exact quantity of coffee we put in. But if you don't have scale, no problem. You can put the hot water here and you wait about 30 seconds. And after that, you just put water on the top again. For the coffee, we try to take the medium dry size. It means the coffee powder is not too big or not too small. If it's too big, it means it's easier for water to go through and make the coffee quite sour. If it's too tiny and make the coffee quite bitter, quite strong, quite bitter. And here we try to make it very, very balanced. So we take the medium dry size. Okay, and after 30 seconds, I put the water on the top again. Now I take the rest of water. The first time 40, second time I take about 60. Yeah, second time I put near the top here, near the top, and then you just wait about 3 to 5 minutes until it stops dripping. It means the coffee is ready.
It's interesting how it foams up like that with the last
Yeah, like a blooming down.
Yeah, that's
bigger. Coffee powder grow bigger.
You see where you call it blooming.
Thank you, Ricky. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for watching.
And what have you got, James?
So I've actually got something very different to this. That's obviously a purist's coffee. I've got peanut butter iced coffee, which is coffee in the loosest sense of the word, but it's absolutely delicious. It's gorgeous. I'm a bit disappointed though. I thought that was chocolate, but it's a spoon. Lunch now. Lunch. We're going for the Vietnamese national dish, the classic, the pho, which apparently you need to be careful how you say it. You need to say pho, apparently. If you say it pho, then that might mean prostitute. So if you ask for a bo pho, you've got to be very careful. Which that is what we're going to do though. Traditionally, hello, Xin chào. It's always been beef. It dates back to when the French occupied Vietnam, but there was a switch up in 1939. People started using chicken. I think we're going to go for beef. So here's the little. Thai Nam Gao, Tolon, Tolon, and some of those
lady.
Yeah.
Get up.
This looks delicious. So our pho just turned up and we've got some Chinese donutty dumpling things to go along with it. We went for fatty beef brisket, mix of that and fresh beef. Looks delicious. We've got interesting condiments on the table as well. And we should put some chili in it. Yeah, definitely stick some of that in. That looks good.
Smells strong.
Yeah.
Let's try a bit to start with.
And maybe some of the garlicky one. Put some of that in.
Is that pickled garlic?
This looks amazing. I have to excuse my sweat, it's like 34 degrees or something.